Again, thank you for attending our media tour today. We recognize that your attention is pulled in many different directions at CES, and it will be a very busy week. So we are very appreciative that you have decided to spend part of your time with us. We have members of our executive leadership team here with us, and they are excited to talk to you more about their insights into the future of mobility and the latest in what Continental has to offer. We will have some prepared remarks, and then we will open the floor to some Q&A. So right now, I want to introduce my panel here. To my very far left, we have Nikolai Setzer, CEO and Chairman of the Executive Board of Continental. Next to him, we have Philip von Herscheit, member of the Continental Executive Board and Automotive Group Sector Head. And lastly, we have Aruna Anand, President and CEO of Continental Automotive North America. So at this time, I'm going to hand the floor over to Nico. Nico, the time is yours.
Thank you, and welcome to Las Vegas, the CES, which is a very strong event for us since years, since decades. And this year, I personally think it fits very, very well to the state of our industries, the automotive industry, the electronic industry, and as well the company Continental, because CES Las Vegas stands #1 for dynamic change. So change is guaranteed here. And the change is getting faster and faster, not just here in Las Vegas, but in the whole world. In the markets, we see that the cycles are getting shorter and shorter. So the adaptation of the industry is needed more than ever. And secondly, CES stands for managing more and more complex challenges. And managing complex challenges, you're only able on the highest level to manage in an ecosystem of all different kinds of players strong in the area, and combined we are able to manage those parts. What does it mean for companies? For companies, it requires to be agile, to be fast, to be focused. That's the one hand. On the other hand, it requires to have a strong fundamentals in technology, to have breadth and depth in what you are doing, and you need strong foundations as well on the financial side. So those two requirements, and the fact that we see that within Continental, we have 3 sectors, and we have 3 sectors right now, which on the one hand require that, on the other hand, which have those strong foundations. We have decided in December to continue and to pursue a spin-off of our automotive business, which is further to be continued and then executed within 2025. So we see that it's needed right now to create, at the end, 2 players. The one part is the automotive business, 100,000 employees, a strong powerhouse with breadth and depth, which you see here, which perfectly fits into the future technologies of the markets and our customers. And on the other side, our tire and ContiTech business, material solution business, which itself has very demanding and changing industry markets and changing requirements, which, with being agile, with taking your decisions very focused on your part, you are faster and more swift. So, and the timing cannot be better right now, CES and CES and what we experienced last year. So under the leadership of Philip, the automotive team has worked hard in the last years exactly to create this. Technology powers on the other hand, with lots of measures as well to create the financial foundation, where we are saying we are ready now to create those 2 champions in their relevant industries. And for sure, Philip will come more into detail what that means for automotive. So the further planning for this year is after a decision of the executive board. In March, there will be a supervisory board approval, then annual shareholder meeting in April. And once our decision is confirmed, then in September, we want to have finalized the preparation so that we can execute this change. So it will be a fundamental change then within the year of 2025 for our company. So very historically, and it will be a very, very exciting year, I guess, Philip, for automotive.
Yeah, greetings also from my side, from the automotive sector. I'm more than happy to be here and to start the year, as every year, in Las Vegas. We are in automotive, we are looking back into a year 2024 where we made significant progress, and 2025, as Nico said, will be a very exciting year for us. We are in full swing preparing the spin-off and the standalone capability. And the journey shall take us then end of this year actually to be stock listed at the German Stock Exchange, and we are very much looking forward to that. We have been working, as Nico explained, we have been working significantly on how and what needs to be done differently in order to be successful in such a disruptive market, in such a transformational market, which we do see them in the automotive industry, where we said we need to be more flexible, we need to be more agile, we need to be able to take decisions fast and flexible, and where we are able to partner up in order to address all needs of our customers. I come to the partners because you're going to see here today, as you are used to also with the last years, that we are doing a lot with partners and that we are very much convinced that this is going to be the future, that we need to work stronger together. And secondly, and I think one topic is 2025, we are still working under the umbrella of Continental. We expect then that in 2026 we are going to be a new company with a new brand working into a standalone ability and agility towards and together with our customers. Technology is at the heart of our people. It's ingrained into our R&D guys. We are, as Nico said, we are a technological powerhouse. We want to create an automotive powerhouse which is able to work in this very difficult environment which we foresee in the automotive industry. Central is innovation and technology. That's what we said. Our purpose is that we are making mobility safe, exciting, connected, and autonomous. And that's something which we want, and we want you to experience today. Please talk to our experts. They are here behind you, very much willing to show what we are doing, where we are doing, what do we do better than competition, what are we providing towards our customers, what are we providing to the outside world in order to improve mobility into the next decades and centuries. And that's something which we also asked people in our mobility study just recently, said, what do you expect from a car in the future? And all Americans said that they want to have, basically half of the Americans said, we want to have newest technology in our car. And that's something which you are able to experience here. If we are looking at people which are between 18 and 44, it's even 70%. If we're looking into China, 80% of the people want to have newest technology in their car. And what is newest technology? Newest technology is user experience, is autonomous mobility, is everything around the software-defined vehicle. And what you're going to see here today, where we are very much working on and what is really appreciated by the audience, by our users, the end users, is AI-based assistance. You can see here the e-travel companion, which is then combined with large, interesting displays, which you're going to see on that side in our user experience area. So what's important is to have new and winning technologies. And talking about winning technologies, you're going to see the invisible biometric sensing display on that side, which we created together with our partner Trinamics, a brand of BASF, where you are able to see, or which is able to see and to sense vital functions as well as seatbelt functions. And that's something where we earned the innovative award from the Consumer Electronics Show this year, which is, so as I said, one of the award-winning products which we display here today. Additionally, you're going to see window display technologies, where we display on the side window different possibilities which you can experience then if you're going into that direction. And lastly, where we were working on were the emotional cockpit, where we are working on with another partner, with Swarovski Mobility, where you can see that we have studies of how the cockpit and the future of user experience is going to look like. So user experience is one part which we are providing, which we are showcasing here today. There are other parts where we're also showing what Continental Automotive is going to show and going to give to the future in terms of innovation and technology.
Thank you. Thank you both to Nico. Thank you. Thank you both to Nico and Philip. There's certainly a lot in our future to be excited for. And each of you will have the opportunity to experience some of the technology that was highlighted today. But before we get to that, Aruna, what else can our audience look forward to?
Okay, thank you for joining us in another year at CES. We work very hard to bring you the latest and greatest technology, and this year is no exception. As you all are well aware, Continental is a long-standing leader in the automotive industry, and we are very proud of our role in shaping the future of mobility. And as both Nico as well as Philip mentioned, we are laser focused on innovation and bringing you the right products, right solutions to shape the future of software-defined vehicles. I know we use this term software-defined vehicles a lot, and I understand this is a nebulous concept. Today, we bring this concept to life by premiering the intelligent vehicle experience. The vehicle is able to sense the external environment. It is able to anticipate the user intention and is able to interact with the user. We at Continental, we are well aware that the next generation of vehicles will have ever so increased software-defined functions. And that is why we are intently focused on user experience, the human user experience, because we feel that this is a critical link. And the core of this is trust. Am I able to work with this technology? And does the technology work with me? The intelligent vehicle experience demonstrates that trust. It goes far beyond a user walking up to the car and having the car unlock. This vehicle is able to anticipate movement characteristics and proactively take steps. And what do I mean by that? Imagine you're going to your grocery store and you're coming out of the grocery store with your arms full. The vehicle can open the trunk. And even more important is the extensive amount of biometric innovation that is in the car, because the vehicle knows that it is me and it reacts only to authorized users. And Philip mentioned about the mobility study that we conducted, where over 50% of the respondents want to have the latest technology in their vehicles. And I think this is pretty obvious, and they want the technology to be very intuitive. That's easier said than done. And this is pretty challenging. And we know Continental has always risen up to this challenge. The intelligent vehicle experience vehicle that you would see has a range of intuitive possibilities, and it provides a very personal user connection. So switching gears a little bit now, you might have seen a big semi-truck right across from where we are. And this is our collaboration with Aurora, who's a leader in self-driving trucking space. We are working together with Aurora to pave the future for autonomous trucking for the future. What is Continental doing? We are industrializing and manufacturing the hardware of the Aurora driver, which is a level 4 autonomous system for trucks from Aurora. In addition to that, Continental, thanks to our extensive portfolio and system know-how, we are also developing a full fallback mechanism where the fallback system can take over if something were to be detected in the primary. We are well on our way to progress, and within a year of freezing the design and architecture of the hardware kit, Continental and Aurora have finalized system level and component level design, architecture, and hardware selections. We are on track with our progress, and we are tracking to an SOP of 2027. While all of this might not be totally new for you, just yesterday we announced a partnership with Aurora as well as NVIDIA in the same space. We are working now together to power the autonomous trucking to scale. And this is powered by Drive Thor, the NVIDIA's next generation super chips. And these will be part of the hardware, Aurora Driver, and will be manufactured at scale by Continental. One might think, why are we entering into all these partnerships? And the answers are pretty simple. We always strive to work for the future of mobility, and we are listening to the market and proposing solutions. So I can go on and on and on about all the different technologies that you can experience in this room. And I can talk to you about how inspired I am by these technologies, but I think it is more meaningful for you to see them up close and personal. And thank you again for joining us, and thank you for experiencing how Continental continues to drive the vision for the future from the road to the cloud. Thank you.
Thank you. And so that concludes the